Aloha Kākou, tea time at 10. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I'm actually going to start about talking about our weekend a little bit. This weekend we built a fire because we have a Portuguese oven that Ida and I and our kumu Uncle Francis and our staff over here, Kavika, Pa'ua, Kamaka, you know, everybody came, brought Isaiah to help us build a Portuguese oven. So we actually have Portuguese oven, and it's right next to like a little bit raised imu. Super awesome. And we haven't fired up the Portuguese oven. Oh, so sorry. Let me just turn off my notifications. My bad. Real fast. Sorry. So we haven't made it in a while. So I was like, ooh, I really want to make a fire. I love fire. I'm a little bit of a pyromaniac, actually. Not like I'm gonna go nuts, but I just love looking at fire and kind of watching how it goes from these solid forms of things to like this fluid form into gas. You know, I just really love it. So for building a fire, for me, it usually is gonna have, you know, some kind of like paper or a banana leaf, like dried banana leaf, or, you know, stump, something like that. And then I'll grab kindling. We have a lot of strawberry guava up here, so then you grab like the smaller things, you make a little teepee, and then in comes the bigger logs, and not the biggest you've got on the side, but we had some kiawe, so I started building this Portuguese oven's fire, and man, it was I just love playing with fire. It was so much fun. I really loved like stoking it and building and kept going. We did need it at 500 degrees because we were making Mama Mel came up and we were making the breads and all staying far away from each other, but it was her special like recipe, and it just like poofed up, and it was just so awesome for like 4 or 5 hours just stoking that fire. When I looked in the mirror after, like, oh my, I like sit all over it, you know, some cuts and all that stuff, but it made me so happy. It made me so happy to be able to just be out there to watch the sunset as I was you know, building my fire, and we were cooking and sharing food and eating and time, you know, and then having that sunset and the stars rising and the moon rising. It was just such a beautiful time. So hopefully everybody had a great weekend. If you've never built a fire before, you know, with no like charcoal or what is that, like gas kind, then, you know, it's possible. My cheat is definitely a lighter. I'm not cool like Jenny, my friend Jenny. She's like builds fires, like just like she's awesome. So if you wanna like try and learn how to do a fire, and I actually want to, like, from this kind, you know, Jenny's the lady. So today I wanted to bring in my bestie Ida. This is my other person to my quarantine. Or yeah, she's right there. And Ida's just gonna share a quote. Come right here, because your stuff is here, and I'm just gonna come to the side. So special guest Ida's gonna do our to-do part of the To-Do Tuesday. And she's gonna share a quote with us that is important to her. How's it, Ice? All right, what's your quote?
I guess. I literally just found this quote this morning, but something that, so Tiana, with some of the stuff that she's doing, had asked me a few days ago, what is it that you are trying to grow, like within myself? And she knew the answer before I said it. So my answer was confidence. So this is a quote on confidence, and it says, it's by Peter McIntyre, and it says, confidence comes not from always being right, but from not fearing to be wrong. And for me, I'm kind of a person who, for a lot of my life, have been motivated by fear, right? Fear of what people think, fear of being wrong. But I've come to the point in my life where I realize and understand that I can't know what I don't know. Like, I don't know what I don't know. And I won't know unless I'm, you know, fearless and put aside my inhibitions and just try, or just ask a question, even if it'll make me look stupid or ignorant or like, where have you been? Like, just do it. So the thing that I'm going to share is we have aloe outside.
Growing.
I'm not a very good, I don't have a green thumb, right? But I really like to plant things. And so what usually happens is I'll plant something and be super excited about it, and then it'll die.
Sad death.
A sad, dry death.
Like...
So, no life in the plant. But when we came up here to Pālehua, I brought with me my aloe, which I don't want to say that I've been growing it because it grows itself. But I did let them know, I did let my plants know that they would have to, you know, like, it's survival of the fittest up here. Like, there would be weeks, maybe months, where I would forget about watering them. And so they don't look the best right now, but this is what we've got. So
here we go.
But you know what? Just like growing things within ourselves, sometimes it takes nurturing and help from the outside. So this is from my aloe plant, and this is the best plant. Like, I have almost 20 out there, and this one looks the best. So I cut it kind of close to the bottom, and if you see that there's this orange, kind of liquid stuff. That's stuff that you don't want.
I'll put it on here, like, you can put it on here so you can see the color. Yeah.
That orange stuff. That's like, I guess it's toxic.
Is it?
Well, it has a laxative effect. So you probably don't want that. And then on the edges you can see that it's pokey. And I know that there's like heaps and heaps of different varieties of aloe. What I was told was that when they're little, if they have like speckles on them, then that's the kind that you can eat. So
who told you that?
I don't remember who told me that, but
I remember
someone told me that,
and
I was like,
spot.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, all of the aloe that we have had speckles on them when they were little. So I don't know if all of them have, but okay. So anyways, to make gel.
Just say, you can wave to people.
Hi, everybody. All right, so what I did was, you're supposed to get rid of that orange stuff, you soak it. And I saw that you soak it between 10 to 30 minutes. I soaked it for like 2. So I cut off the sharp bits, right? And there's kind of a little bit of the orange goopy stuff. That's okay. That's okay, because we're just demonstrating right now.
Just
but soak it
in water?
In water.
Oh, yeah. Just
soak it in water, and it should get rid of the, I forget what it's called, Aloe? A-L-O-I-N. I think that's what it is.
Aloe?
Aloe?
Aloe.
Who knows?
Aloe from Des Moines. I don't know.
It's the age of the internet, so
if
you guys want to check, please go
it,
online.
Yeah.
And then what I do, like I see people use a knife and they like fillet it real nice. I get my scissors and I go like this.
Ooh.
Like that. And then I go on the other side.
Oh, ah.
Like that. Right? Like, it looks a little bit sad. Normally the gel is a lot thicker.
Like this fat,
like,
usually. Usually it's like this big.
Obviously.
Not really.
This plant wasn't as happy as it could have been, but it's still, we're grateful, you know.
It's alive.
Ooh, gel.
Ah.
All right, and then, you know, you can use a knife to fillet it. I use a spoon.
Oh. Scissors and spoons,
and
guys.
I hold it in my hand and I just scrape it. I just scrape it down.
Hold on, let me hold this up so we can see where you're putting it into.
And I'm just putting it into a bowl. Yeah. And so I just scrape it, and for me it's faster than trying to fillet, you know, whatever, and it gets it right to the skin. So scrape it down, boom, one side done.
Gloppity glip.
And then what I like to do, like, this is all delicious goodness, I just pop it on my face.
Yeah, and what does that do?
It actually tightens and it makes it feel like I came out of a facial.
Like Botox.
So
natural. So
it's really good, yeah. And with the gel stuff, I'll put it in a smoothie. I don't drink it just as is because that's just not appealing to me. But yeah, I'll throw it into a fruit smoothie or I'll like use it and rub it all over my body, especially if I've been in the sun. Because it helps to relieve sunburn, like that's, you know.
Oh yeah. You know, and a funny, like an interesting story I actually have with Aloe, and thank you so much, Ida. That was like, you should be like, this should be your thing. You're really good at it.
Don't waste it.
Don't waste it. Don't waste it. So a funny, not so funny story that I have with Aloe is, I was cooking one time. I was home from college. I just had pau. I had my robe on. I was cooking, and it was, you know, I'm short. I'm only 5'2" and 3/4, right? So this is exaggeration, but it felt like the pot was here, okay, on the stove. So I just had put my baby sister Shalia to sleep. Mom was at work. My sister was there. My brothers was over here. Dad was working, and I was like gonna make dinner. So pau had my robe on. Went to go put in the stuff, and then it went like scald, like second, third degree kind of burn. Oh my gosh! Like I run to the shower. I'm like just looking at what's going on, and this massive burn, and it's like down to the thing. Oh, anyways, what happened was, in Hāna we lived right here, and this is the best spot. We got the best spot in Wakū when we was growing up. Right next to us was Auntie Ipo Kanaka Maoli. Kitty corner is Estrella's. Right at our bottom, Auntie Cappy and Uncle Bully Ho'opai. Then we had the doctors, the Patels, right next door to us. My mom's first cousin, Uncle Jonathan Tolentino and Auntie Pake and their family. Across the street is Papa Adam Ka'ivi them, and we got the Ritos on this side. And then we had Gay and Brian and the Wilhelms on the other side. So Brian and Gay, they were like naturopathic massage, you know, chiropractic, like all kind of natural healing. Uncle Jonathan was EMT. Dr. Patel was over here. And then Auntie Cappy is the nurse. So my mom got my whole family like right around for coming malama me. And you know, it was a little bit embarrassing, but you know, a part of that malama was what Ida was talking about, the Aloe slabs. Now this is Pālehua Aloe. Okay, Hāna Aloe, of course, our Hāna, you know, Rico, you're on here. I see some Hāna people in here. You know it, man. You just throw them in the ground in Hāna. I swear everything just grows huge, delicious. I love the aina of Hāna. So, massive, right? This huge aloes. And so then I just have like aloe slabs on me. And, you know, like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I had that time because it was so sore. Like, I couldn't move. It was days I couldn't move. It was really hard because if I moved it just so the hard thing that happened with aloe is I have a sensitive smell, and so as soon as I could not get off, like that smell used, like for a long time it's made me like want to puke, like after the fact. But you know, Ida, my best friend and also my housemate, you know, loves aloe, so every time she like does exactly that, I'm always like, okay, I don't like try to like take away the like it's not gonna make me feel sick. So I've actually personally gotten a lot better with the aloe, but
yes,
yeah. Anyways, that was my story about aloe and my own relationship with aloe. But mahalo nui, Ida, for coming on and doing our To-Do Tuesday. Hopefully you folks were able to watch our video that we did with Emalani Case last week. On Friday, and we're going to be doing one this week with my partner Karimuana, which I'm super stoked about. So please keep tuning in. We have What to Do Wellas on What to Do with Wella on Wednesdays, and we have some other people that are putting out some great content and video at West Oahu's Nāulu Center. So please come and check our Nāulu Center page out on Facebook. I have them location here as well as tagged with me. Thank you so much for coming in today. Mahalo, Ida. You're the best, Ida. Best friend ever. Mahalo, everybody. Thank you for coming today. Please take care of yourselves, you know, and keep doing things that you find joy in and that help you be able to connect inside, because you know times is hard, very uncertain, and we gotta just keep being strong and also allowing ourselves to feel the things that we're feeling, so that we stay healthy in here and in here and in here and in here. Okay, mahalo nui, ahui ho, take care, aloha.